Hello，大家好，欢迎来到 RSL Gaming 的游戏频道。今天就让我们来继续玩《地平线：期待黎明》第49话。上一话呢，我们本来要去找那个 Legendary Armor，我们的那个装备，可是找了谷歌老爹，发现，不能够，要做完主线才能够，有的地方才能够才能够打开。然后我们就跑去做那个抢刀，做好之后我们就结束那一话，然后这一话我们发现。这里可以跟女儿讲话下，我们去讲话。好，在那之前我有顺便打一下猎，打那个野猪，拿到野猪皮了，我们就可以去买新的新的武器了。首先我们先跟女儿讲话先啦。
It's so bittersweet. Like a smile through blood.
What's the matter?
Oh, the bandit clans are gone.
不
I hear
平
now
原
they're turned back at the
调整
southern
方向好了。
plains.
That's what all this bloodshed was for.
But now there's nothing left to kill. Unless...
I guess this is our...
After all we've been through, this isn't the place for that. There's a mesa south of Meridian with a view of the spear shafts. Meet me there. 在这里呀、在那之前，我们回到这里先，去买新的武器，然后再去找尼尔。找尼尔就做主线。我不懂为什么他一定要我们玩主线才去找那个 Legendary Armor， 这样子还有什么意思呢？当然还没有讲那个 DLC 还没有出之前，那就可以找到了。可是那时候已经玩完游戏了吧？然后可能他们是觉得我们先会玩完主线，然后找到 Legendary Armor 还可以玩其他没有玩的。所以我们会 focus 主线先，不像我这样子，每次会很容易被干扰，就会去跑去玩别的东西。留下去找通山人。
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. That's hard to indifferent.
可以买了。
Too damn soft. Would you like to buy something today?
走开！我要看这里还可以做个。哎呀，老鼠骨头，要老鼠骨头。看下这个武器是什么来的？首先，我们先翻爆破。 弹弓，做改装武器。看下这个操纵攻击，冰电，有撕裂的，834个。 电，操纵冰冻，
不知道会很强吗？电击，冬冰冻。火焰撕裂，电击。冻冰，我这个又没有冰啊。这也没有冰啊，讲真的。天。按电极看坠落。怕冰不怕那个。
Don't pass up these goods.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
Don't forget to
Come,
stock
take a
up
look.
Mm.
I'll
on
give
the
you a
road.
我没有木了。可以去找那个尼尔。看他要讲什么。这个跟我讲他要我跟他对打就好笑了。哦。
No. I did wonder on my way here. Well, if you were luring me into an ambush.
Where's the fun in that? Some bandit sprawl would never have done for our arena. So, what do you...
If this is how it has to...
Everything does. Especially death.
That's very thoughtful of... Let's finish this.
很酷笑啦。本来可以拒绝跟他打啦。应该他没有死诶，跟他对决嘛。
Oh, don't look so concerned. I should say I always knew it would end this way. But if I'm honest...
哎，只是好奇看他对决罢了。What the fuck？ 加载游戏。哪里哈？快速保存，快速保存应该是这个。他还在。他弹。
No,
Where's the... some band... So,
I'm...
don't be hasty.
Is that really what you want, Nil? But I see there might be a need for...
I don't understand.
I won't fight you. That's my decision.
Then it's over. Your last arrow is the cruelest. It's true I offered you the choice, but my heart is broken. It's true I offered you the choice.
他虽然是有点奇怪，但是也不算，也不是随便去到处杀人嘛。对了，我也不想浪费我的东西。
Brew that up later.
那个 potential 变很强，可是很难弄到很强哦。是咯。这个好像没什么作用。耶，放冰冻。那撕裂6、撕裂10有什么意思呢？这个撕裂没什么特别效果。也写好过没有了？要求不高，不是很强呢、就很好用。这个 OK， 这个很烂，真的，低伤害嘛。原来网球它不是专门战斗的咯。诶，这样子我们就
It's true I offered you the choice.
就好好生活吧。的那个主线，诶，这段时间又浪费一半去了。OK，
First we lose Uzi,
对不对？
lost Ito then? I remember that Edelman's gone.
Now Edelman's been snatched away?
有这里，
We endure.
走这里。
Not without
Certainly.
Edelman's guidance.
I'll come back later. That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp.
We'll never
Might be
make
worth
it
a
back
visit.
to Meridian. Not with
我已经去过了，他现在又重复那个台词，也真好笑。去吧。
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
当然了，他识别认识我嘛。
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. Too bad now.
哦， 把风吹出去。
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
镇定剂，
Facility
不知道干嘛。
diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
对方四处一脸困惑，骄傲不安。
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
我入 around 了啊，没什么东西啊。打开。
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
有没有可以改善1号虚拟现实室和虚实之间的隔音性？6上轻轻辅助自行车草药。
No space.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to
Cutscene.
Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped.
The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Paris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
进去看。
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. What?
What data box? 我看在这里有什么
Can't carry more.
Want to discuss?
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious.
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody fire.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the...
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
这个应该是给我们躲起来去对付那些第二代。
The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
啊 ，Penny attack 了那个人。
Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose.
Apollo.
Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake. Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system.
We never have had this attack for Titan damage to atoms. Say this, say this is 中一个。
Now over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world.
我们看起来上面有学到的。
Most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
看看。绝对机密不能够离开了。参与无限期软禁或是安乐死，哇，都没什么选择。有给他 stat， 你要前进，这样子就前进了，就不能够再问指南。那个gut line。
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what I damaged.
布拉德安达克。
I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage...
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say.
被治疗靠在哪里干嘛的呢？这东西。
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.血痛。
Let this bring me victory.
Hello.
Zero Dawn. He is odd corruption on the grandest scale. There is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be...
就是这样的，就讲他们有，应该是他们挑选那些优秀精英诶，也是很惨些。
But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's...
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
I was down.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
1、2、3、4、5，1、2、3、4、5，这个是放这里，的值是放这里，然后下右，下右。
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
我这样上去。
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
上去拿东西。是要怎样上去呢？敌人没有。妈妈。 对，这样子跳上去，这里可以走。上去啊，这里。
Found one. Looks intact.
这东西。
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
上左下右上，上左下右上，上左下右上啊，左下右上，上左。 下，能不能？我刚才好像有讲到，点，关于代码。
任务。在哪里哈？哦，这花时间超过了。反过来哦，这个是下右上左下。下右上左下，下右上左下，下右上左下，对，下右。是，把 H 发射器节点转反，所有东西都反过来的。下反过来没有错。
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse.
不是 reverse 啊
clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send
reverse。Everything in reverse 是反方向吗？这边是上。哦，我懂了。下左，下左，它是给那个板抓反去下左，下左上，下左上，右下，下左上右下。
That did it.
Okay.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Oh, you didn't.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Yeah.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay, 没有敌人。
ready for the shadow sting.
That's the last of them.
Structural failure.
Or not.
The shadow gives you strength.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
我也是在做这，哎，这花时间浪费很久噻。就讲了，主线会拖很久。
Forget about traveling light.
他们有地方可以，好像不能透气。就刚才那个地方。
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff.
对呀，偏好动物形态学。
Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers.
Cool.
Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part?
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Don't see you. 很长哦，这个。竟然连不到它。
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. but it's sealed off. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
封装型 DNA。另外，太重不变因素要包括庞大无法安装。
I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
好多敌人啊！讨厌这些敌人。Shit!
Stop them! Die!
You're
This is the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty and...
Yeah. 这个被我按掉了，应该还好了。这边上不去了，刚才上不去很好笑。这边有东西吗？有东西，走这里。啊，这一花时间要到1个小时多，很长哦，有没有地方可以 save？
Welcome to Hades.
Hades.
Extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app.
丽莎巴什克。这没什么重要的。
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out...
And... 要么太强，要么太柔弱，太强硬削弱盖亚力量。让实力者才能潜入。
Life all over again. I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. A spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2040
I can't spare the wait.
Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accord, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
Maybe.
There's only one way to be sure.
Ang kanti na,
The
no?
hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe.
Idea, we grief.
I'm malfunctioning.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
All things is possible。他最后要讲应该是这样子。
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying
泰德法罗。
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
你才是 monster。
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
去敲开门呢。哦，很长像这个主线。Elizabeth 说白，告诉可怕是其这眼天顶，爱的欧德赛号没人完成使命。哦，这个送出去了，冲破了定制主观人类物种的最后希望。这边有什么？
I'd have to ditch something.
很多都不能用。看这。
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah.
Sure.
No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
还不要快点 copy。哎呀，敌人来了。
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
我要 save， 我要太惨了这个主线，找一个点暂停一下。哎，那个老大来了。啊！它会不会有个自动 save point？
Still alive. Good.
这疯子来。
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out.
刀子来了。
In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember.
His name was Rost.
No,
No, but I didn't. It was only when I captured you that I finally glimpsed you were meant to survive that day on the mountain.
这回攻击瓦解地牢手下。
Meant to snatch it conversely. Everything.
You're an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. Hades is an ancient machine. It doesn't care about Meridian.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow.
这个航线所有阴阳都为了一个目标合为一。
Do you really not hear how you've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane
I'll remember you failed to grasp the and with
then against cage and put your fate.
The circle has closed. The errant beast, now caged, will serve. Oh, after you crashed the Eclipse network to rally the forces there, and I ordered every Nora killed.
The Nora have no part to play.
Soon, they'll. In any case, thanks to your destruction, you not only doomed yourself, but an entire. Your focus. Such. And yet.
他是不是把我 focus 来弄坏掉了？哎呀，他也 skip 掉，没有看到去。好长哦。不能 skip。
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
那个不是那个医生吗？
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
哦，你武器要这样子对付他？
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Tyler?
Here he comes. It's down.
要去哪武器？哦，我的那个 focus 不见了嘛。像 Superman 这样子跑进去跑出来就换衣服。
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dump truck. Come and get it!
我没有 focus 去。Shit!
Those components on the sides of its head. Something to do with its lift attacks. That canister on its belly.
成功啊，可以结束。他来对付了噻，下来吧，快点！哎呀，楼上有了，没必要嘛。好不容易打败一个，他又跑两个过来。
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
有人来了。Silence 来了。
Spider!
应该可以。暂停了，这话哇，用了1个小时半，很长一下。
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at Hind. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did.
Since when can you—
Ever since you discovered the technique. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far
Great. Helis recognized you back. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse. Not—
So now you know. The man is a serious threat.
I'll be on my way. The tribe's already weak. They—
Well, absolutely not.
What kind of—
When the time is right, I'll come. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to
You think of everything.
One of us has to. Aloy. When you were recovering for your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you in—
这个东西是个人，哇，跑去哪里？哦，这么突然间呢 ？OK， 烈日恐惧完成。你这里 save 下。OK， 对话就暂停在这里了，已经1个小时半了，好久啊这个主线。如果大家还是喜欢我的视频，请继续追踪我们下回再见了，谢谢大家。